Hey everybody, welcome to Simple Hobby Homesteading. I am Jenna, and today we are going to talk about chicken feet. Chicken feet and dogs, how they are incredibly good for dogs, and they're a good source of glucosamine and chondroitin sulfate, great teeth brushers. But first, before I get my hands all chicken footy by handling the chicken feet, I'm going to try the Sun Tree Snack Foods cookie crusted almonds, and they are crusted with Oreos. So you have healthy almonds, yum, and Oreos, which are not healthy but are vegan. Did you know that? So no mammal in those. And so I'm gonna try these and see how they are. Oh, they smell like Oreos. They smell like mint Oreos. Oh, I do see a mint. There's a mint thing on here, so it's mint. Yeah, mint cream Oreo, made with mint cream Oreo. I love the mint Oreos. Okay, soft. I'm going to tell you right now, the thing itself is very big. You get mostly cookie. I don't even hardly taste any almond in this. But it's a soft outside, and then the almond is a little softer than usual on the inside as well. And I didn't think I was going to like these, but there's a good, whoa, my strings are on the chicken feet. There's a good cross section, if you can see. We've got cookie, mint, almond. And the mint layer is like twice as big as the cookie layer, cookie chocolate layer, which is interesting. Oddly enough, these are good. And the nice thing about these, I'm very surprised. The nice thing about these is one or two of them really satisfies my sweet tooth. So very seldom can I find something that just one or two of them satisfies my sweet tooth. And this does. It's probably the mint in there, but it completely satisfies my sweet tooth. Sugar, 13 grams of sugar for 6 of them, which is pretty high. But 1 or 2, and I'm happy. Those are good. So, oddly enough, I'm recommending those. Those are pretty good. Okay, let's talk about chicken feet. So, here we have, excuse me, oh, my nose is itchy. Here we have a chicken foot. This is a simple, they call them chicken paws in the store. You can get these at Walmart, at most all of your grocery stores. If they're not at your local grocery store, check out your local Asian market. They usually have these, and almost always, in fact, the Asian markets have them. But why do we feed these to our dogs? I thought we weren't supposed to feed our dogs raw chicken. I thought we aren't supposed to feed our dogs toenails. There are toenails on these. And these are the most disgusting looking thing, in my opinion. They look like dinosaur feet, and they've got like the tendons and stuff sticking out the end. And it's just gross. They're scaly. It's just gross. But these are so incredible for your dogs. And actually, raw meat is okay for your dogs. Raw bone, because this is bone. This is, I mean, this is about 80% cartilage. And so, or actually more than that, probably about 90% cartilage. But there is 450 milligrams of glucosamine in one chicken foot. So you know those little Cosequin pills that you give your dogs for the extra glucosamine and things like that? There's about 600 grams of glucosamine in those. And we all know how expensive those are. I think right now the running price, my neighbor gets them, is $132 for like $35 or something, 132 pills. For 20 chicken feet, it cost me $2. I actually did the math, and the price, $35 for 132 of those glucosamine at 600 milligrams. So because these are 450 milligrams, I had to kind of figure out the price per milligram. And it came out where the equivalent, or the close enough I could, as close as I could get it is, it's about $20 for 81,000 milligrams of glucosamine for the chicken feet. So that's $20. And then for 79,000 milligrams of the glucosamine, it is $35 for the Cosequin, which is the leading supplement for glucosamine right now for dogs. So $15 cheaper. The chicken feet are $15 cheaper, and you get an extra 2,000 milligrams of glucosamine. So it's even more. So it's probably more like $18 cheaper, which is, you know, when you're looking at prices, it's phenomenal. And when you have 7 big dogs like we do, this is the way to go. The chicken feet is the way to go. We do give an extra supplement because we have one dog with hip dysplasia, and we have working dogs that tend to wear out their joints a lot faster than normal dogs. And so we do give an extra supplement as well. We use the Puritan's Pride, which I'll share in another video. We use Puritan's Pride glucosamine supplement that's got the chondroitin, sulfate, and MSM and everything else in it as well. So the chicken feet do contain the glucosamine, like I said, 450 milligrams, and chondroitin sulfate, which your dog needs to help not only build back the joints, but also to encourage anti-inflammatory, you know, and so it just helps them feel better. Now, once going back to raw chicken's not safe for your dogs, bones aren't safe for your dogs. They completely are, and these are very digestible because it's mostly cartilage, but even raw bones, not smoked, not cooked, not broiled, not baked, raw bones are so good for your dogs as long as they're not like cow leg bones. We don't want the big thick bones. Dogs tend to break their teeth on those, but any like a deer leg bone is wonderful. Any kind of rib bones, any chicken bone, any turkey bone, turkey necks, chicken necks, so great for your dogs because it not only works their jaws to eat and to chew through those, but it provides tons of fiber. You will find that your dogs poo less because once you feed more meat and bone, then you can cut back on their kibble a little bit, and we don't have as many fillers in the meat. But right now we're not going to talk about the whole raw meat diet. I'm not going to get on that tangent or soapbox. Right now we're just talking about chicken feet. So the only things you need to worry about with the chicken feet is after they do, you want the dogs to eat this on either tile or outside, just not on carpet because it's hard to clean up carpet. Because after they eat these, you want to just go ahead and clean that area of the floor that they ate them on because you don't want any bacteria or anything like that to spread. And so just take like a little wipe or, you know, with a cleaner of some sort and clean up after your dog. You don't need to clean your dog's mouth whatsoever. Their body does a great job of just getting rid of any bacteria. We've never had any kind of bacteria infections with our dogs with any of this. And you know, the whole thing about my dog's mouth is cleaner than mine, that's a myth. Your dog's mouth is a horrible breeding ground for all sorts of bacteria and everything. So their mouths are already, they're not clean. So this chicken foot is not going to make your dog's mouth dirty. It was already dirty. So, you know, it's one of those things. But and I explained in the video coming up, we do freeze our chicken feet because it helps those dogs, our dogs, really chew the chicken feet, and they use their back teeth or the back jaws to chew. Those front canines are meant for ripping meat and so on and so forth, but those back molars, I mean, they are chompers. They're incredible chompers. And you see a dog move these chicken's feet to the back of their jaws, you're thinking they're going to swallow the whole thing, but they're moving it to the back of their jaws so they can really get the chewing and the chomping going. Now, the reason I'm doing a little intro video here rather than just going right into the video is because we go right into the video with the dogs eating chicken's feet right then and there. And I don't want you to be like, and all grossed out. I want to get you ready and get you prepared that we are springing into dogs eating and crunching the chicken feet. And I'm quiet through a lot of the video so that you can hear that crunching and you can actually see the dogs crunching those bones and those cartilage. And once again, we feed them frozen. We just stick these chicken's feet in the freezer and I pull them out each day for the dogs, sometimes twice a day. Depends on how cold it is, how the dogs are feeling. If they're a little achy or anybody's limping or anything like that, then I give them 2, maybe 3 chicken's feet in a day. And that's wonderful, totally natural. The only thing I've found they are cheaper at the Asian markets, but I have found I have to kind of pick through those chicken's feet a little bit. Sometimes they have bumblefoot, and I don't like my dogs eating the chicken's feet with bumblefoot. And so I have found the ones in my grocery store, they must pick through those ahead of time because none of them have bumblefoot that I have found. And so, yeah, so are you ready? I don't know if this is going to be one of those ASMR videos where people like are relaxed by the crunching sound, but if you are relaxed by the crunching sound of dogs eating bone, then here is your ASMR video. I don't know, I can't do that voice very long. Have you seen those ASMR videos? It's crazy. But yeah, so there's lots of crunching, and we are coming up to another video is going to be posted on my Patreon site. If you don't know about that, check out patreon.com, Simple Hobby Homesteading, and that is for subscribers, and there's different tiers of subscriptions, and it's a way that you can support this hobby farm, this homestead, this rescue for animals, and you just subscribe to different tiers. And this video is going to be uploaded to the dog pound tier. So if you're a member of that tier, then you're gonna get to watch not this video, but you're gonna get to watch an extra video of dogs trying chicken's feet for the very first time, and their owners get to ask me questions, and I just show you how it works. And so it's a really neat video. So that one's going to be uploaded to our Patreon site for the dog pound, and so that's really cool. All right, so if you want to get in on that video and lots more dog videos, go ahead and subscribe to the dog pound. So without further ado, let's jump into dogs eating chicken feet. Hi, Nala. Okay, Nala. I know. Good girl. Take it. Good. All right. Now, Echo's already got hers. She is chewing it up nicely. I'm going to pause to wash my hands after giving Nala hers. I'm going to wash my hands to hold this camera better, so I'm going to pause it for a second. All right, literally pause the camera for a second, and Echo already consumed hers. So I'm going to show you how Nala's eating hers. Echo, kom till bitte. Good girl. You hear that crunching. They crunch with the back parts of their jaws, the strongest parts. And this is a frozen chicken foot. So now at this point, the chicken foot itself is already pretty smushed up. It's still in one piece, as you can see, but it's pretty squished up. The cartilage and the bones in that chicken foot are pretty much decimated. So if she swallowed it at this point, it would be perfectly fine. Dogs' throats are very stretchy. Echo's like, oh. Dogs' throats are very stretchy, and they can consume and actually swallow large pieces of meat and things, and their throat will expand. There we go. So now those chicken feet are in those dogs' tummies. So yeah, we get the chicken feet, and you can see for this big pack of chicken's feet, and there was probably about 25 in there, $2.14. And I freeze them. To freeze them, that actually slows the dogs down when they're eating them, which is good. And so now come to Pita, good girl. And so I like to slow them down when they eat them so that they work those jaws a little bit more rather than just swallowing them whole. If they were just thawed out and room temperature and they swallowed them whole, that wouldn't be a problem at all. They would slip right down and that would be fine. But I want them to work their jaws a little bit, and so that's why I give them to them frozen, so that they have to work it and get it masticated a little bit, and then they can swallow it. Now, chicken's feet are phenomenal sources of natural glucosamine, tons of great collagen in there. Oh, you got a ball. And they're so good to clean your dog's teeth. We give each of our dogs a chicken foot every day, and sometimes we give them 2 chicken's feet each day, but they at least get 1 every single day, and they get it separate from a meal because sometimes some of them take longer to eat it, and I don't want another dog to come get their food while they're working on eating that chicken's foot. So I give them to them separately. It's kind of like a morning snack after they eat. Echo, you don't get another one right now, baby. Echo, leave it. Echo, good girl. Good girl. And so, yeah, so the chicken feet are phenomenal. And so I just showed you how Echo and Nala ate their chicken feet. Now, Echo eats hers very quickly. She gets it just a little bit thawed and a little bit masticated, and then she just swallows it whole. And she's not a huge dog. And so if she can do that, I mean, it's not that big a deal at all. But keep the nails on and everything. Do not cook them. Keep those chicken's feet raw. Do not ever give your dog anything cooked as far as bones go, as far as meat bones. Never, ever, ever give them any cooked bones. Not good. So yes, so that is what we do every single day to kind of give our dogs a good teeth cleaning and also to get their glucosamine and collagen in them. Axel, I know you want one. Okay, Mr. Axel. Do you want yours first? Remember, always make your dogs work for everything. So buddy, sit. Good boy, bud. Easy. Good boy. All right, let's get one for Mr. Axel. Oh, there's one. There's one. Axel, get your nose out of there. Axel, Otz. Good boy. Axel, come to Beta. Axel. Good boy. Sit. Good sit. And look at that. Not food aggressive at all. They're eating right next to each other. Well, now Axel decided to move away. Now I'm going to be quiet so you can hear how they crunch these. There we go. Buddy is done with his already. He's kind of like Echo. He eats a little bit, chews a little bit, I should say, and then he just swallows it whole. And Axel, our biggest dog, usually takes the longest to eat his. There we go. It's all down. Good job, guys. All right. Bye-bye, guys. So you guys have a great day. And remember, do whatever you can with whatever you have wherever you are, because the homesteading lifestyle can happen anywhere. Right, Echo? She's like, right. Bye-bye, guys.